In this video, I'm going to talk about creating systems for your writing business. I'll give you a simple strategy that will streamline your work and make your decisions much easier. Systems. Authors usually don't have them because if you think about it, the concept is contrary to how we work. Think about a corporation or a grocery store or a school, and you can see that they all have systems in place to help them run efficiently. But authors often are one-person companies, and we do everything ourselves. We just do stuff, and we don't think about systems until we get so overwhelmed that we aren't getting any writing done. Don't wait until you're underwater to develop systems for your business. I'm a methodical person by nature, so this comes easier to me than most, but I'm going to break this down for you. The lesson is this: scrutinize every aspect of your writing career today to see if it can be systematized. To do that, remember the acronym WWW. It stands for, what is my job description, what are the things that only I can do, and what do I hate doing? Have you ever sat down and written your job description? Like the ones you see at big companies? What would an indie author job description look like? Well, it might sound something like this. An indie author creates content for readers in exchange for income. She also runs the day-to-day operations of their business, marketing, and customer service for that content. She also hires for services that may be needed, such as attorneys, accountants, cover designers, and/or editors. That pretty much sums up our profession in a nutshell. Of course, that's just a general description. In a job description, you would also need to describe all the responsibilities. And there's a lot of them. But when you make a list of everything you do, even the little things, you'll start to see how out of control it can get if you let it. So that's where the next W comes in. What are only the things you can do? Here's a list. Only you can create content, create and follow the vision for your business, manage the money, be the main spokesperson for your brand, and contract with freelancers. That's a start, though some of the more successful authors might be able to outsource some of those. And I know what some of you are thinking, but Michael, what about this and this and this and this and... The rest of it can be outsourced, guys. At the end of the day, your job is to be visionary for your business, write, and create opportunities for that writing to find the right people. That's it. Don't get hung up on the glitz and glamour of the internet, because trust me, marketers will bombard your inbox and tell you that you need to focus on this, that you need this app, that you need to go to this retreat, or that you need this course in order to be successful. Everything in today's age moves at the speed of light. But slow down and focus on the essentials. Which brings me to the third W. What are the things you hate doing? I hate doing cover design. I refuse to do my own editing. I don't like spreadsheets or anything that has to do with scheduling events. I'm awful at all of those things. So I outsource my cover design. I write novels in one draft and hire an editor so I don't have to worry about editing. But I do choose to do the scheduling and the spreadsheets for now because I'm not quite at the level where outsourcing those would get me a positive return. But you can bet that as I grow, someone else will be taking care of those things for me. It pays to think about these things because it will guide your career as you grow. It also helps you figure out what types of business expenses are the most important so that you can invest in your business in a way that will lead to growth and not stagnation. So remember the 3 W's. What is my job description? What are the things only I can do? And what do I hate doing? This simple framework will help you determine what to systematize. Now you're probably thinking, Michael, how does this all come together? Well, I'm glad you asked, because in the next video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to create systems once you've identified your needs. And I'll be using real-life examples so that you can see how this simple framework works. That's it for this video. If this is your first time watching, I'd love for you to subscribe. Every week I do videos on craft, marketing, and business advice that will help you grow your author business. And if this video helped you in some way, do me a favor and click the like button. Thanks for watching.